In today's video, it's our first day in the 5-day Valentine Digi collaboration with Cara Brandon. And so we are taking Cara's page and Julie's page and making beautiful projects. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome to the Messy Desk. Today we begin our 5 days of Valentine Digis, and so we will be using the hashtag 5-day Val Digi if you want to go and look at others. And what this is it's a collaboration between Cara Brandon and Dearjuliejulie and several of our elves that are helping us out to show you ideas of how to use these digitals. We'll quickly go through them and then we are going to work on day one. So for day one, we are going to have from Dearjuliejulie, we have this this page here. It has an envelope, a card, these cards, and several embellishments that you can cut out or rip out and use. And so I think that those are going to be a lot of fun to play with. And then from Cara, we have a collage sheet. Absolutely beautiful, with poppies and roses, a bingo card, butterfly, all kinds of fun things. And so we are to use these two pages together to come up with a project for day one. So overall, I'm planning to put together a journal using my projects from all 5 days, as well as you guys all know I'm working on going through those 163 paper pads. So we'll be using some pieces from the various paper pads that I saved to use for this project. So we'll be using those and other items from my stash. So for day two, we have from Cara Brandon some cards with some ephemera and these two cards here that could be used for pockets. We'll see what everybody does with these. And from Dearjuliejulie, again, we have some Valentine cards. These are from the early 1900s. These 5 are actual Valentine cards that I shrunk down to fit on here. Then you have some flinch cards and some more of the ephemera that you'll be able to use on your pages. So that is what we'll be using for day 2. Day 3, we have from Cara Brandon an envelope and these 2 cards. These will fit inside the envelope. Again, they could be pockets, they could be journaling cards. You can cut the roses out, there's so many things that you can do with that. And the day 3 from Dearjuliejulie has this large receipt. You do need to cut it down a little bit to fit it into this pocket or into this envelope, but I think that'll be really pretty. You also get 2 of the larger flinch cards. You get Cinderella from my upcoming Cinderella kit, and she's here on this beautiful set of roses, and the little bird that says Lone I Love. No, 2-1 I Love. Thought I said lone. 2-1 I Love. It's a little bird. Okay, so there you go. And then on day 4 from Dearjuliejulie, you get some more Valentine cards, another card, some more of the embellishments, and a card that will fit in the Dearjuliejulie large envelope that's not in this kit. Oops. But you can either cut out this rose, fussy cut, or fussy rip it. There's so many things that you can do with this page. And it goes with this beautiful collage from Cara. Okay, so you can see with the cherub and the doves and the heart down here and the bird. Just so many beautiful images on that collage. And then on day 5, we have from Cara, we have these 3 large tags. And then I went ahead and I have the library card with the postcard, and then these images that you can cut out. Okay, so that's a quick look at those. If you want to see a better, longer look, check in the description box down below, or Saturday's live video. You can see it has Julie and Cara side by side, and we go through this, and then we do some stash busting. We do some stash busting and make some things after we show you the kits. So I did go through and I cut out copy paper of all 5 days. Okay, so this is my day 1, and then I did also print Cara's page on cardstock for day 1. Okay, let me put this over here so there we go. Okay, so this is what we'll be using today. Okay, and I have it in cardstock, and I have it in copy paper. Okay, so to start off with, one of the things that I thought would be fun on copy paper is to use any envelope template that you might have, and to go ahead and make an envelope. So that's a pretty easy and obvious thing that you can do. So you know, the bank, Dad's bank envelope, this was something that we did in the January Just Junk Journal Challenge. We did. Okay, so you can just take Cara's collage or any collage, and now when I put this envelope together, this is the main part you see. So I'm gonna try and find something that I really like to go across there, and I think it's gonna have to be these poppies if I was gonna do that. Okay, so you can go ahead and cut an envelope out of this. I think that would be really pretty. I am actually going to use the pattern, okay, and I am going to go ahead and let's see here. If I can find the cutter. Wow. It's right there. Okay. And I am going to go ahead, and I think this would make beautiful tags. So I am going to go ahead and cut this down. I want this to be on top, the roses here. You know what, I'm going to turn this way. I want to go ahead and pull the edge off. I really need to research my printer and get it to print to the edge. It doesn't do that right now. So let's go ahead and so I have to trim down all my edges for what I want to do here. And we're losing some of the page, but that's okay. That'll be fine. Okay. So there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and what do we have now? We are about 10.5. I'm going to pull it over. I don't want to to break up the butterfly. So that will be one. And then we'll come to right about here. It's about 4 1/4 on this side with the buttons. Okay, so I'm going to cut myself 3 large tags. From Cara's. And then, so I have this, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's a beautiful tag. Okay, so let's see what we have in our little pack of goodies here. I also have collected some items over here to the side. Some of those came in my Happy Mail from Jessica, I'm a Cool Mom, from the Patreon. We'll go ahead and this is going to get folded. Okay. See, what I was thinking is I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be making a journal. So I like to make pages also that go in the journal. And I'm almost thinking that this on top of that would be really pretty. Okay, so we have all these fun little pieces. And then we have, this is our envelope. It is actually made out of a 100-year-old envelope with all the imperfections and everything left on it. Okay, so you could go ahead and put this together and turn it into an envelope and have it ready. Okay. And we have our calling card, a beautiful rose, and we have these 2 images. I left them together in case I wanted to use them as a page. You can also go ahead and print another, print a background on your, your items before you make it. Okay, so this is what we have. We have those, and we have these. Okay. I like this. I like all of it. Okay, but I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that I might want to back this. I did pull out some papers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut across right there with my X-Acto knife. And of course, I think I've lost my, I'm just gonna use this for behind it. And my metal ruler's gone too. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead, cut a hole there. Okay, so that will flip up. Okay. And then we'll come over here and we're going to want to add glue to the top of that. Okay, so across the top, so that closes that off, and then all all the way around it is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to line it up on a line down here. Put it down. And what that's going to do is we're going to have a pocket right here. Okay, so we have a pocket. Okay, you see? Beautiful pocket. Okay, now with our other items, let's see. Okay, so I have a guest check. And you know, I like to take bottom pieces off my guest check because eventually they're going to fall off anyway. So, okay, we need to make this just a little bit bigger for my guest check. There we go. Okay, and I think adding the guest check piece down at the bottom along with okay, thinking about doing a build-a-pocket down here. And the way that I do a build-a-pocket is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a pocket. I'm going to put glue on just the side of the calling card. And then I'm going to put glue across the bottom of the calling card. Okay, and that's where these two will go together. And then I'm going to come and go across the bottom of my guest check piece and up the same side that we closed off on the calling card. Okay, and then this is going to go, it's going to attach so that it goes across that glue on the calling card and across the bottom. Okay, so I've added a place that we can add something down here. And let's see what we have. So these are from one of the paper pads that I'm trying to make go away. We have this little card here. These were also from Jessica at I'm a Cool Mom. She sent me those in one of my little packages. And see, we could have put this down. It could have been a pocket down here as well. But no matter what, we're going to put something on top of those, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this because it's in my way. Okay, our guest check. So I don't normally distress. I have a new one. I think this one is from Dollar General. I pick them up when I can. They're $2, where the ones from Dollar Tree are $1, but I haven't been able to get the ones at Dollar Tree except for the really thin one. So, so I was able to pick this one up, and let's see. We'll go ahead and use one of these striped, one of the lined pages. Might be easier to just oh, this isn't the right, this is a different one, but that's okay. We'll have one ready. Okay, so this is sponge sugar. So we're just going to go around the edge. There we go. Give it a little pink color to it. Might as well do both of them while we have them out. Okay, so. Okay, so this is going to be our little guest check that is going to go inside here. I am going to round the edges because it makes it easier to move that in and out. And it changes the guest check from being just a plain old guest check into a little card, I think. Okay? Okay, so that's what you're going to see. So that's what I'm going to decorate. Now, I do have some washi tape that I chose for this time. I have this beautiful roses. Okay. Okay. And then we have some of those. This was also a sticker from the Happy Mail from Jessica. It has a rose on it and some gold. I am going to be adding some gold accents in this. So there's that. Oh my gosh, this one comes out of it. No, it doesn't. I was going to say, I thought that the little one came out too. I'm like, oh, okay. I like the numbers, you guys. I have a thing about the numbers. I like them. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue here. Just like that. I want to get it straightened out though. Okay, and then I think I want to just add some of the lace to the top, And I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree lace along with some white lace, because some of the images in this kit are the dark, have, you know, the dark, more antique look to them, and some are very, very light. And so the way that I will help to have them both work together is by adding that. Okay, I do have this also. It says Sip the Rosé. And I think if we use it like that, this was a washi set from Michaels. It matched it went along with one of their Hot by Paper pad sets. Okay, so topping it off, and we could just leave it like that, but we are going to go ahead and add the topper here. So there's that, and it's going to go right there in that pocket. And then this was made so that you can go ahead and let's go ahead and round these corners too, now that the glue is dry. Okay, but this one was made so that it can also go in a pocket. I'm going to decorate that top back piece because it is going to probably show through something, and so I think we'll do the matching this one. Oh, well, there you go. That can come down at the bottom. We don't have to waste it. Okay, so rather than waste that piece, we'll put it right down here. Okay, and we'll switch it up. Oh, you know what? We have this one too. Okay. Use your washi, you guys, before it hits its shelf life time. Okay, so there we have a little bit of decoration on the back there. I like that. Okay, so now we want something for inside this pocket. And I have, okay, so this was a little pocket that came from Jessica as well. And let's see. Oh, I have these. This was from Happy Mail from Joyce, actually. And she had put her little paperclip dillies in there, and I saved it. So let's see. I think we'll go ahead. Okay. I like this with the the Prisma glitter over the top of it. So pretty. Okay, so there's that. That's going to be able to go in here. I am going to put okay, so this is some type of ticket. These were also from Jessica. Okay, and I'm going to let those go across and be the tag topper for this, along with a piece of lace. Okay, have you used a lot of digital kits when you've been making your projects? I'm loving using digital kits now. Okay, I'm gonna go across. There we go. Can write on the back of this, and that will fit right in there. Anywhere across this pocket. You see we have a pocket down here that we made. Okay, so that gives us a very large tag with a guest check inside. Lots of places to write on this, and very decorated. Okay, let's move on to the next tag. And I think we'll go ahead and on this one, we're going to add these cute little kids right here, and we're going to rip them. Okay, because that's what I like to do. And I really do try and use up all my stuff. So now if I have pieces left over, then we'll add those on, and I can use those on another day, which is really cool. Okay, so I have, this is an avocado dyed doily. Ooh, I kind of like the gold, because we are going to use gold, but I do like that. Okay, there's that. Oh, and I have a little tag from Jessica also. Oh, I like this. Okay. Okay. We don't want to waste an avocado dyed one if we're going to do that. Let's grab an actual gold one. I get these in the bakery department or the cake decorating department at Michael's. I haven't had to buy any in a while, so hopefully they still have them. So, just so you know, these digital kits are available in our Etsy shops. My Valentine digital kit is on sale through January 31st. So all the days that we're going to be doing this, I still have the digital kit on sale. And then Cara has hers in her shop as well, and I will list that in the description box down below. Yeah, I switched it up here. I hope I didn't. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Now, of course, I can put this in here like this, and this, yeah, that's because I love pockets and I cannot lie. So let's go ahead, put this down. Ooh, Oh well. Okay, so we're going to put this one down. So this one is down. And then this one is going to become a pocket, or a tuck actually, because I'm going to put glue on just the left side and the bottom. So we have several people playing along with us this time. Again, you can find it with that hashtag that I showed you at the beginning that has disappeared somewhere onto the desk here. Here it is. Okay, so that's the hashtag that you can find the other, the elves where the others are playing along. We'll go ahead and add this right in here. So we are using the day one from each kit along with items from our stash to make whatever we want to make. So it can be any kind of project. For the Christmas one, some actually made home decor. I'm going to go ahead and flip this up here right now, you guys, so that it will be a shorter pocket. Okay, so I'm flipping it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add glue to it. Okay, so some made home decor, some made Happy Mail. You can do whatever kind of project you want with it, which is really, really cool. Okay, so there's that. That gives us that fun little pocket right there. And that could go right in there. I do have some eyelash trim up here that we can use. This was Happy Mail. I don't remember who sent it though. I just pulled out some things that, well, you've seen this, the eyelash trim has been on the desk because I kept thinking I was going to use it during the spring days. So, speaking of spring days, on the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop, you will find that the spring days has continued to be on sale for 50% off because I added the brand new Spring Day or Yaya Spring Days collage kit that goes along with it, and you can watch for a flip through of that digital kit. It'll be out very soon. It is beautiful, and it features a picture of an antique picture of three ladies that are at the opera that it just reminded me of my Yayas, so I named it the Yayas. Okay, so there's that. Let's see, I think we had a little, let's see. There it is. This little piece. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that right on there with a piece of lace. And before we do that, I think we'll go ahead and, since we're just stressing, I'll go ahead and go around this. Yeah, it's kind of like once I decide to do it, I kind of got to continue it. So just giving it kind of the wood look. Okay. It doesn't have to be on these, but why not? Okay, so just so you know, your distressing doesn't have to always be the grungy distress look. Okay, you can also use your brighter colors. Okay, and then I think we'll also go around the edge. And we are combining a couple of pink colors. So that was another reason that when I was thinking about distressing, the other reason I was thinking about distressing was because of the variety of pink colors that we have in this kit. We have peachy pink, and we have a more of a blue tone or purple lavenderish tone pink. Okay, so there's that. That gives us our tag number 2. And let's see, I have these little vendor coupons that came from Jessica as well. I'm going to go ahead and add one of those down there. I think it'll just help make it look more like a collage. Your collage should have at least 3 items. That's one of the things that you'll notice. Otherwise, you just have an overlap. Okay, so that is 2. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving. Hi! And say hello to Midnight. Hi, Midnight. I'm so glad you joined us today. If this is your first Dear Julie Julie premiere, just know that we do this every day. And say hi to Chip. And we do this with the premiere format so that we can have a live chat. You can join us in that live chat by hitting the live chat button right down there and come on over. We also have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. And, oh yeah, I'm boring him. And you can join us there as well. Make sure you answer the questions when you join the Facebook group so that Joyce can let you in. So also, don't forget the brand new Yaya Spring Days Collage Digital Kit is available in the Etsy shop for 50% off. It works really well with the Spring Days. And it also has companions of the Morning Roses, the Morning Ladies digital kits, as well as the Antique Roses and Antique Garden digital kits. I think that those would be great companions. We'll also add the avocado dyed digital kit as well in the 50% off sale. Those are all on sale through Sunday, January 31st, along with my my Valentine digital is on sale through January 31st. Let's get back to our program. Over there. Over there. Over there. Gosh. You're licking me. Don't lick me. Then we have the 3rd card. The 3rd card here. And this one I'm actually, like I said, I'm thinking that it should be a little flip that can go into the journal. And so I'm thinking of maybe adding because I really like the idea of this going on here. I think that would be really pretty. Okay. And of course I'm going to add it as a pocket because I love pockets and I cannot lie. So when you're making yours, you do not need to use all the pieces, but that's my my thing. So I do also have a copy paper printed of the collage piece, and then I also have well, I have a second one of the ephemera part of day one. But I think what I'm going to do with the copy paper is I'm going to just make that a page in the journal that I'm making. Okay, so I'm thinking we need to come, and this can flip over. Okay, and this is going to become a little flip page that can go into the journal like this. Okay, I have this envelope that came from Jessica also, and I'm thinking I can add this to this side, and that flap will go up. I like that. Okay, so that will give strength to that page. It'll give a backing here. If I make a tag out of this to go in here, I like it. Okay, so we need to distress this side. So we went and picked up our new car yesterday. We got the Crosstrack, the Subaru Crosstrack Sport, and it fits in our garage. Yay! That's a very good thing, because you know it's very hot here in the summer and very cold here in the winter, and it is so nice to have, you know, to get in a car that is, the seats are not on fire and it's not cold, I think. So, okay, so I went ahead and added some of that there. So there's what we've got, and then we'll come over here and okay, so there we go. We've ta-da! So there's a small envelope out of some cardstock. Very, very cute. Okay, so I'm going to take this and put that over my envelope. I'm going to let some of the envelope come down on the bottom. I love that. I just really, really love the way that looks. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and give it a second pocket up here on the top. You know what? I'm not going to. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and put our glue directly on the envelope. We decided not to make it a pocket. Let it be sturdy. Okay, so that is going to be on the side there. I've got a little bit of a mess over here, so let's go ahead and find some washi and add that to that side. Well, hi, Chip. I didn't know he was in here. chipster is in here. Okay, so we'll add washi tape to both sides of that. So this gives us a page. With a couple of pockets. Don't waste anything, right? Okay, then we had a strip of it on the side here. We could pull it over, but I think we'll just go ahead and cut it. Okay. Okay, so for this one, a squeaky pocket. Okay, so I have some panel cards in my stash that I can use, and I'm going to go ahead and fold this over and see if it'll fit in our little pocket, and it does. How's it going to look from the other side? That's okay. But I like it in here. I like that. And you know, we do have this little image that needs a place. Animals all around us. Chip is in here, Midnight's in here. If you hear things starting to fall, that means Lucy has joined us too. Okay, so there, very simply just can add that onto this card. We need to save that. Okay, add a little collaging. This is two separate pieces, but I left it together so that you can decide if you want to separate them or not. I'm going to go ahead and collage those onto there. It's bus. It says go by bus. That down. And maybe some of the pink. gives us that. Could fill it with some paper if you wanted to. And let's see. There it is. It's looking pretty white there on the edges, huh? See if we can get tone down the white. I went with the grain of the lines here is what I'm doing. Okay. And we'll add this. Like I said, for this, you don't have to use all your pieces. That's just my thing. And knowing that I want a full journal when I'm done with this. Okay, so there's that. And we still have our little envelope. I'm gonna go ahead and put glue on that. Okay, and then we had our little card that goes inside of it. And it opens backwards, right? No. Yeah, with love. Goes that way. And I just noticed that my pen, when I marked day 1, my pen went through, so. Oh, look at there, that fits. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this together. It fits in there. Okay, do it this direction. Okay. So we could have stuck it in there as a card. Or we could go a little further and fussy cut around this, put it on another card, and put it inside there. Okay, so we'll put that on this one. And then that can go inside there. and that can go inside there. Okay, so what do we have left? Well, we have a piece of Joyce's paper. You can make it into a tag. Okay, so we just cut one top edge, bring it over to the other. You don't need to have a fancy cutter for that. Although I don't see my, well, this one's a heart, but it will be upside down. That one's my really big one. My crocodile is in the kitchen. So instead, we'll go ahead and use our stapler. Give it. Okay, so lace and eyelash trim on the top. Okay, so the only piece I didn't use is this right here, and you know what? Let's put it right here. We're going to go ahead and distress the very bright white. The very bright white. Got more of it on my fingers than I did on the paper. Okay, bring it back and we'll put it on the top of this one because you'll actually see that probably over the top of the journal. Okay, so I believe we used all the pieces out of our first day, creating these 3 embellishments. So we have our large tag with our guest check inside, and we'll go ahead and add a little, since we've there we go. So it's a little more pink. Okay. And can go ahead and that just goes right there in that pocket. We have the lined paper on the back. We have our little pocket down here that gets the leftover cardstock from Joyce's Happy Mail. See, once you start, you gotta do it. Okay, so there's that, and it's gonna go right in there. We have this one here that has the little tuck on the front with the tag. You can write on the back of that. And the little collage. I think we'll go ahead and round this a little more. There we go. Okay, there's that one. And then this one is going to go into the journal, it'll be bound right there. We have our envelope that we've attached. This is an envelope using the envelope punch board. And one of our images here, we have our image and a couple of the little tickets that we've added there. Added washi tape to either side of this to make the white edges go away. We did distress all over. This is one of our images from the Dear Julie Julie page. We have a tag that we made out of the scrap paper, and there's the back of the envelope and the bottom of the envelope. And then we have this little envelope that we made that has the little card inside. And so if you have a little something that you want to save right there, I think this is so much fun. And we have these 3 great full embellishments made from the 2 pages. So which one's your favorite? I absolutely love the big tag. I think that that's going to be really fun. I did pick out the cover. I'm going to be using the wallpaper that I used last time. This will be my cover, and so yeah, so I think that this is going to be a lot of fun. So watch for the video where I'm going to show you the items that I've collected to put in this journal, and also don't forget that the reveal video is in the description box down below. That's the live side-by-side video with Cara Brandon and me, Dear Julie Julie, together showing you this kit. Also, watch for the playlist. I will of all the elves that have YouTube channels. That will be in the description box down below. The other way that you can find the elves is on the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group page and Cara Brandon Creations and Friends Facebook page. That's where you're going to find our elves and other community members that have done a project for each day. So there's a post I know in the Dear Julie Julie, there's a post for each day for those to go in once they have come out, been premiered. So we will all be doing this each day. So for 5 days, we will be taking the 2 pages and making projects. So I hope you enjoyed this. I want to thank Cara so much. It is so much fun. We had so much fun at Christmas and doing the 12 days of Christmas digis, and so we decided to bring it back with the Valentines, just with a shorter time period. So let us know what you think in the comments down below, and have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.